They say the world was created in 6 days. I gave my art department 9.
It did feel like a daunting task in the beginning.
Stressed. Very stressed.
Today's been thoroughly disappointing for the art department. The paint on the bed isn't working. We were gonna paint this bed frame and then heat the paint with this heat gun so that it would sort of flake off, but it's not quite working the way I planned. Janessa's having a heart attack about making the flags.
Farson's flag was based off the Chinese symbol for sustaining life. It was an incredibly intricate design that I decided would be really smart to paint onto a black piece of fabric.
The crosses aren't going together well.
The glue isn't holding very well, so it tends to break apart and move.
The hot glue gun is too hot, so it melts the foam. The white glue is too liquidy, so it doesn't fill the gap. Fail.
We are trying to figure out how the flag's gonna work.
Raising the flags was an ordeal that took a lot longer than we expected.
We tried to set like a clothesline and hang 3 of them off mambo combos.
However, the weight of the flags and the fact that the stands were so far apart caused the stands to bend precariously in.
It's a different material than those two, so it's heavier and therefore not as easy to hoist.
Okay, art team, if we don't have these up in 10 minutes, they're cut.
We have to kind of improvise.
We strung our flags from 2 genie booms. Major overkill. Art department away!
Can only move so fast in the art department. Tonight I have to go make a fake passport or some kind of documentation for Ken, because they've written a scene where he crosses the border. We just found that out.
Yeah, that's basically what they'd be doing. Oh, what you want? This? No, we don't actually anymore. What? There's a car now? Oh, and travel papers. Oh, thanks.
It's pretty quick as a writer or director to change a scene or add a scene or take away a scene, but for art department, when you have a scene that's added that requires specific props, such as passport, that's a day or two's work just to make that prop.
The sandwiches. Peanut butter and jam. No spam, peanut butter jam.
You add a scene, suddenly you're adding on exponentially more work for the art department. So you gotta kind of stay on your toes and always be ready.
When we arrived at our exterior set, it was locked.
We waited outside of our set for about 2 hours, chilling on top of the art department van.
We planned to be in there about an hour early so we could start decking. That wasn't even going to be enough time for us to prepare.
Finally, our producer arrived, and the crew was let into the location. We figured we'd only have a couple minutes to dress, so we went at it with a fury.
It was brilliant. We had the entire cast and crew help us out on decking that set, and we had it done in half the time we'd imagined it would take.
I love production design because I love being able to create the world that the characters live and exist in. I love the fact that there's no rules except for the rules you create for yourself, the time and effort you have to put into it, and I love the finished product.
You see it and you're like, I remember that. I spent 10 hours doing that.